Hey guys, welcome back. We're here on the desktop again today, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Linux app images. There may be a time when you run into this, like say you want to download some software. Like for instance, I'm really thinking about getting a Bamboo Studio printer. A Bamboo Studio is a software, Bamboo Labs like Carbon X1 or something, right? It's a 3D printer. We do 3D printing on this channel, but look, there's only Studio software available for Windows and Mac, and I'm like, well, this just rules it out for me, right? So I started looking around, searching around, and seeing, if they had a Linux version out there, because it is all open source still. And sure enough, I go in here to this GitHub page where they maintain Bamboo Studio, and look, they have app images of different Linux distributions, one for Fedora, one for Ubuntu. And we were on Linux Mint 21, so this Ubuntu one should work perfect for us. Now, real quick, why would you want to use an app image, right, compared to like fully loading the software? Because what an app image is it bundles all of these dependencies and requirements of the application into kind of like one software piece file or whatever you want to call it, right? So and it has that extension of app image. Now, why would you want to do this? I wrote down a few things to help us get along and think through this. You want to run more than one version of this software. These are beta versions that they have out. So we have beta 3, beta 2. What you can do is you can download a later one as they come out, kind of copy it off in a different place and just test it and make sure it works for you. So that is huge in my opinion, rather than uninstalling, installing, going through all these processes. Number two reason, you can leave your apps on removable storage and take them with you anywhere. So especially if you have a laptop or something, you could just combine all those apps on like a removable hard drive, USB stick, whatever, and run them from there. Just another option. And it basically simplifies install permissions. So what I've done is I went ahead and just downloaded this. I'll show you how easy this is. I already did this on my laptop, so I'm on my desktop here. Oops. And I just went ahead and put it in a folder under Documents called Bamboo Studio. And the first thing you'll want to do is you could just right-click this. You can go to the command line, whatever you're more comfortable with. If you go into the command line, you're probably not watching this video. But I can go to Properties and kind of get this here where you guys can see it, and go to Permissions, and then I can check this box, Allow Executing of this file program, and then just close it out. So now that becomes an executable file. So what we could do is we could double click it, and we get this, this thing comes up every time you start this. So eventually it's going to ask you to not show it again, but I'll just say yes, it's okay. And then we're going to wait impatiently for this to start. And I'll have to drag it into the screen area for you guys to see since I have this huge monitor. So now we can just go through and we can run this and we can get started. Okay guys, now we really don't want to go into this folder every time we click it, although it's not that hard. So this isn't going to be visible on the screen I'm sharing with you, but what I'm doing is I'm going down to the Linux Start button. Like if I click it right now, it like has all the software in there. Instead of clicking it to open the software, just right-click that button, select Configure, and sorry, I have to talk you through that. You can't see it. Go to Menu up here on these tabs, and then go to Open Menu Editor. Let me drag this over where you guys can see it. And then I'm going to put mine in Graphics. You can see we have a Bamboo Studio here that we just added. But what you do here is you type New Item. I'm going to drag this over. You give it a name. I'm just going to call this Bamboo Test because I'm going to go back in and get rid of that since I already made this. I'm going to go to Documents. I'm going to Bamboo Studio, and I'm going to select the file that I'm just made executable and ran, and I'm going to say OK. Now, normally I would name that Bamboo Studio 1.8 or something specific to that software version, because you can have multiple versions now with these app images, and that's why I would do that. So I'm going to go ahead and select Close. It looks like everything's still okay here. Let's just look at that one more time. And let's go to Graphics, because I've put this in a couple different places testing it out. Yep, we're good there. Let me just look at that one more time. Go to Properties. Looks like we're good. We got checks. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're going to close this. And then I think we're looking good on the panel side, all that. We're going to close that. We're going to start. And there you go, guys. Look at that. There's my bamboo test. Finally showed up. Let's click that and see if it runs. It actually does. There it is. So that's a quick one, guys. Just how we get those app images to work, right? They're actually very useful. I just discovered this. How did I not know this? Could somebody tell me, how did I not know this? But I just discovered these. Great portability, great for multiple versions, great for testing things, right? If you're building things. So anyway, guys, that's all we have today. Quick one on Linux app images. It's been over a year. I've switched from a Mac over to this Linux Mint machine. So check out the playlist. That's all we have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.